Although appearing everywhere in the Bible you own, things like punctuation, space between letters, and lowercase writing didn't even exist when the Bible was originally written. If Bible translators are so intent on keeping the original wording of the Bible, why don't they care about preserving the original layout, format, and even the grammar? Welcome to our series, The Bible You Never Knew But Should. Today's question is, there's no spacing or punctuation? When the Bible was originally written, literacy rates were extremely low and confined only to the most educated of classes. In a word, because writing was so uncommon, so professionalized, and so far removed from the average person's world, convenience and accessibility weren't a thing. Instead, it was all about preservation. In fact, the Bible was originally written in all uppercase letters, with no space between the letters, and with no punctuation. What's worse, this was thousands of years before eyeglasses were even invented. Is that a crumb from my breakfast, or the word God? To begin with, our earliest biblical manuscripts are written in what's called uncial or uppercase letters. It would take centuries before minuscule or lowercase writing became popular. Next, believe it or not, there was no space between letters in the original manuscripts, meaning there was no easy way to determine when one word ended and another began. And to add even more confusion, the Old Testament didn't even bother to include vowels like A, E, I, O, and U in the originals. They only used consonants, all in uppercase and with no space in between them. I take my coffee with cream but no sugar, and my Bible with consonants but no vowels. Finally, I should also mention that the original manuscripts had no punctuation, like none, meaning no periods, no commas, no exclamation points, and no semicolons. So with no punctuation, how did they decide if a sentence should end in a question mark or an exclamation point? After all, punctuation completely changes the meaning. If the dart lands to the right, we'll make it a question mark. If it lands to the left, we'll make it an exclamation point. In conclusion, while the original manuscripts were written with only uppercase letters, no space between words, and no punctuation, contemporary Bible translators apparently came up with a better plan. Let's just act like all of our readers are in the third grade and do all the hard work for them. If you enjoyed this episode of The Bible You Never Knew But Should, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the next episode. I'll see you then.